Hello everyone, welcome back to our MAF Techno Solution channel. If you want to learn a complete Linux practical lab and if you want to work on DevOps tools, so you are in a right place, in a right channel. So we are going to cover in this entire course complete Linux practical labs and all DevOps tools. To learn the DevOps tools, the basic requirement is Linux. So that's the reason we are covering the first a Linux practical lab, all the topics, and after that, we're going to cover all DevOps tools. Okay, so already in 2 lectures we covered that. What all the topics we're going to cover in the first introduction class I covered, and in the 2 lectures we covered theory part of the Linux. Okay, basic theory part. And in last 2 lectures, I covered that these basic commands. Okay, these all hash command, dollar command, all the CD command. So if you are already know these commands, then it's fine. So you can continue from today class. Okay. So if you are not aware of these commands, please go and watch that previous lecture video, and again you can continue our today's class. Okay. So up to this get hostname and get server name, up to here I covered in our last lecture. So in the today lecture, we're going to cover to get IP address and to get a memory details. Okay, these two topics I will going to cover in this today lecture. So all we are covering all the practical labs already. We believe more in practical, so we are going to cover all the labs in practically. Okay, so along with our lecture, you also need to practice the what all the assignment I'm giving the end of the session, the all the commands and do that assignments. Okay, so you will get a like a hands-on experience on Linux. Okay, so if you are just watching the video and you are not doing any practical means, so you are not practicing these commands means, so there is no use of this lecture. Okay, so what happens, so present moment you will remember the all the commands, later onwards you will forward. So that's the reason a practice is very important. Okay, fine. So today we will cover this get IP address this topic and to get a memory details. Okay, these two topics I will going to cover. Okay, let's see hostname hyphen I. What is the use of that hostname and hyphen I command? Okay, I will switch to root. Okay, give the password. Okay, now I'm in root. Okay, Control L. I just scroll up the screen. Okay, Control L. Okay, Control plus L to scroll up your screen. Okay, right. Our first command is hostname hyphen I. Okay, hostname hyphen I. So this command will going to give your IP address. Okay, IP address of your hostname. If you are using the EC2 instance, so there if you perform this hostname hyphen I command, then it will give your private IP address of the that instance machine. Okay, so this is when you will going to cover the AWS instance and all the DevOps tools, AWS in DevOps. So that time these all commands are very important. So you need to know about these commands. Hostname hyphen I. So it will give you a IP address. Okay, fine. Okay, next IP space A. So before going to cover this command, we will see this ifconfig command. What is the use of this ifconfig command? Okay, so if config, hit enter. Okay, the config command is used to find this is your interface. Okay, and this is your local interface. Okay, so when you will perform this ifconfig, okay, when you will perform ifconfig command. Okay, so here this is your interface. Okay, and this is your local interface. Okay, so here it will give IP version 4. Okay, IP version 4 IP address, and this is IP version 6 IP address, and this is your MAC address. MAC address is nothing but it's a 48-bit of address, and which is attached to your NIC card in your laptop, right? Laptop and desktop. It is attached to your NIC card. Okay, so that is MAC address. Okay, to find this MAC address and IP version 4, IP version six IP address. So we need to perform this ifconfig command. Okay. So with the ifconfig, and we can change the IP addresses also. So if your IP version 4 address, if you want to change, so you can change also with the ifconfig and your interface. This is the interface name and which IP you want to give. Okay, and after that, so net mask, and after that you need to provide the net mask IP address here. So we can change your IP address also. That is IP4 IP address also. Okay. So this is about ifconfig command. Okay. So next we will see about this IPA command. Okay. What is the use of this IP space -a? So this command, this IPA command is used to view, add, delete and network interface and routing table and IP address. That is, IP means internet protocol address. Okay. So see here, when we perform IP ADDR IP address, so it will give your IP address. Okay. This IPA command, it will give your IP address. So see, you can check here. This is your IP version 4, your IP address. Okay. It will give, and this is IP in version 6. Okay. It will give your IP address of your machine. Okay. To check your IP address, to perform IP space ADDR address, that is internet protocol address. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, next we'll see about this to get a memory details. Okay, free -m. Let's check them. Free -m command. Free space -m. Okay, so m means it will give your details in MB. Give me a minute. Here. So when you will perform free -m command, so it will give your memory details. That is in M means it's in MB. It will give your details in MB. So how much space is there? Okay, total space. Okay, that is, I think it's 4 GB. And in that, how much GB space memory is used? Okay, how much memory is free? Okay, and still how much memory is available here? Okay, this complete detail, and it will give your swap memory details also. See here, it is swap memory details. Okay, when you perform free -m command, it will give your memory details. Okay, fine. So you can perform the free -h also. H. So it's in human readable format. Okay, so like it is giving in GB. Okay, see here, when you will perform free space -h command, so it will give your memory in GB. So previously it's showing in MB, so now it's showing in GB. 3.8 GB total space, and in that used 831 MB is used, and now still 2.0 GB is free and 2.7 GB is available still. Okay, and your swap memory also in the same 3.1 okay GB. So it will give in that like in human readable format. In GB it will give. Okay, fine. So DF. Okay, DF command. Let me check DF command. DF. Hit enter. It will give disk information. Okay, DF command means to give. It will give the disk information. Okay, so you can see the disk information. Now it's showing in KB format. Okay, so how much total GB available, and in that how much GB is used and how much GB is available. Okay, where the mount point. Okay, it is showing in KB. So when you will perform df -h, that is in human readable format. See, now it's showing in GB. So total, okay, in this file, so 29 GB total space. Okay, in that used is 21 GB is used. Okay, available space is 7.1 GB. Okay, this is main root. Okay, the mounted point is main root. So it will give the complete disk information. df-h means it will give your complete disk information in human readable format. That is the df-h command. Okay, so we can see that df-m. See, nothing, df-m. It will give your details in MB. Okay, same here also. So previously here, previously it's giving your details completely in GB. Okay, now it's giving in MB. So that is the difference. Nothing much difference between the df space -h and df space -m. There is no any much difference. Okay, it will give here, it will give in GB, here it will give in MB. So that is the difference. Okay, fine. Okay, du. Okay, du means directory usage. Okay, du command is used for du. Just hit enter. Okay, before that, what I will do, see, I will create mkdir one du demo. Okay, directory I will create. Okay, I will enter into this du demo file. Okay, so what I will do, copy. I copied this complete data. Okay, here what I will do, vi du demo dot txt file. Okay, this is .txt file. So here what I will do, I will paste that complete data. Okay, I copied the complete data and I pasted here. Okay, I can quit it. Okay, I came out of this directory. Okay, now what I will do, I will go back to the root directory. First I will clear the space. Clear command, hit enter. Okay, now I clear the screen. So see here in this. Okay, so okay, see here du demo. Okay, the directory is here. What I will do, I will enter into this directory and I will perform the du command. Now we will come to know that what is the use of du. Okay, directory usage, that is du command. Okay, what I will do, I will just du space -h and give that this du demo directory. Du demo, hit enter. See here what happened when we perform this du-h and with checking, we are checking this directory, how much space is considering. Okay, so du-demo, du space -h and the directory name. So when we perform this command, it's giving the this du demo directory. This is this du demo directory is it's considering this much of 8 KB a space is filled. Because why it considering this much of space? Because in the du demo directory, so there is one file is there. So that is du demo.txt file. In that we have stored our data. So let me check and I will show you. See, cd, this is du demo directory, hit enter, do ls, see here, this file. Okay, how we will come to know that? ls -ltrh. Okay, hit enter, see, this is 3.8 KB of file size. Okay, so a complete this file is showing the demo means how 0.8 KB is holding this file size. Okay, And in that, this du demo directory, du demo.txt file, it's considering 3.8 GB of space. Okay, how will come to know that? With this command. So anywhere with ls hyphen l clean rh. So when we'll start with the ls command topic, that list topic, so that time we will see all these different the list commands, okay, showing that file size, how much file size it considering. So that purpose I just use this command. Okay, we will see these all commands later. Okay, don't worry about these commands. Okay, we will see that. So my intention is, so I'm just showing when you will perform the du command, it will show the directory usage. Okay, directory usage of particular directory. Okay, I given here this directory, how much size this directory is considering. So that's why I given this directory name. So you can give whichever directory you want. So let me check one more example. Okay, I will just roll up the screen. Control plus L. Control plus L. Okay, I will go to the home root. So ls. See, now what I will do, I will check this file size. Okay, with the du command. Okay, let me perform du space and this test directory name, test. Okay, hit enter. See here. So better than that, du hyphen h human readable format will check test. Hit enter. See here what happened. See here, when we performed du hyphen space hyphen h and that directory name. So when we perform this command, so it considering these all files. Okay, and this file is considering 4 KB. Okay, and this test file is considering 8 KB. It will give a directory usage that size. Okay, fine. I hope you understood this. What is the use of the command and all. Okay, so please do all the commands practical and practice all these commands. Okay, so in the next lecture I will going to cover the remaining topics. Okay, process management. Okay, process management. Okay, and to kill the process and all. We'll see these commands in next lecture. Okay, so I hope these all commands you are understood. Okay, and follow all the lectures and videos and do yourself practical. Okay, we will see in the next class. Okay, good day to everyone. Thank you.